Checkmate. That's how you win a game of chess. So you need to know how to give checkmate. Other videos will show you how to give checkmate with a queen, or a rook, or some of the other pieces. In this set of videos, I will show you some final positions, some pictures of checkmate, so you know what you are aiming for. You have to trap the king. Fortunately, the king can only move one space at a time. But if we are going to give checkmate, we have to attack the king as well. We have to control 9 squares. But if the king is on the edge, it's only 6 squares. And if the king is in the corner, then it's only 4 squares. So it's going to be easier if we can force the enemy king onto the edge of the board, or better still, the corner. Okay, let's look at some positions. Here black has castled. There might be other black pieces on the board, but if the h-pawn has gone missing, then white could give checkmate with a rook, defended by a bishop, like this. Here the bishop defends the rook, and stops the black king moving to g7, while black's f-pawn gets in the way. Of course this checkmate would work with a queen too, instead of the rook, or instead of the bishop. In fact, you don't have to wait until your opponent has castled. This idea works with the king in the middle of the board too, like this. Again the bishop defends the rook, and stops the black king moving to e7, while black's f-pawn gets in the way. And again this checkmate would work with a queen too, instead of the rook, or instead of the bishop. Let's look at another rook and bishop mate against an uncastled king. This time the bishop gives checkmate. Black really should have got those pieces out of bed. They're just getting in the way. And the white pieces cover all the other squares. Let's look at one more way to use the rook, this time helped by a knight and pawn. Notice how the pawn defends the knight, creating one small barrier with the help of a black piece. The white pawn and knight also create another small barrier. It's checkmate for white in 2 moves. Let's watch. If the black king escapes to h7, then the white knight can defend the rook on h8. And if the black king escapes to f7, then the white knight can defend the rook on f8.